We became aware, of course, a couple of months ago of the Dakota Access Pipeline, I believe the correct name, that coming across many lands in Dakotas and across the tribal boundaries of the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation. And the challenge was, of course, was no surprise to us that when they first began talking about the pipeline, they never consulted with the tribe. The pipeline coming through the river, underneath or above the river. I think the path has changed a couple of times. And so, nonetheless, whatever path they choose will be near the water, near the reservation. So the tribal officials began to protest that for the safety of the water, and not just for current needs, but for future generations. When I think about the people at the Standing Rock Reservation, I went there 4 or 5 years ago, and they have some of the most horrific statistics. 40–50% unemployment. When we were there, it was 1 month in April, they had a rash of 29 suicides for young people. And so when you stop and think about that, a reservation is facing already catastrophic numbers of these social ills, and now they have to deal with the water perhaps being polluted, and again, people coming in, taking advantage of what they have, and that angers me and disappoints me, really saddens me to think about. All they deal with already, now they have to deal with this issue. When you look at this little tribe, it's almost like the story of David and Goliath. They've taken away, this once a tribe who had great land resources, and whittled down to smaller numbers. And they had little already, and now you're coming back to take away perhaps the most precious resource, which is water. And the second piece is United Methodists, because I know that United Methodists, for the most part, have a large interest in social justice issues. We always have for years and years and years. And in our Book of Resolutions, social principles, they relate to issues at large that affect everybody, but Native American issues. And I think if we are going to list those, vote on those, and spend hours talking about those to legislation and so forth, that we need to go into action and support the Native American people, whether they are United Methodists or not. One of the pieces that the organizer and I talked about is about the need for advocacy. Right now, I think the State Highway Patrol, the state government has shut down certain roads, which affects so much. It affects the economy, of course, getting in and out, the infrastructure. I believe even the water, they have to bring in water tanks because the water's been cut off, I believe, unless it's changed. And so there's 2 or 3 things. One is what he's asked for is advocacy, and that's one of the reasons he asked for church organizations and NGOs to come to be involved, because unfortunately, people don't always listen to the Native American voice. So we need other organizations, non-indigenous peoples, to come to see what's going on and to advocate for us with the state government, with their church organizations, not just for the resources they need, but just to help us have a voice, and to help the country and governments understand that this is a social justice issue.